listen-only mode.
Welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome to our first Ludaxx Australia webcast. We're so excited that you're here to join us this evening. Really exciting presenters coming up. My name is Kathy Humphreys and I am a Crown Triple Diamond with Ludaxx. And what a better way to start out our webcast than bringing on our first Crown Diamond in Australia, Mr. Ian Spicer. Ian is based in Bondi Beach, Sydney with his wife Susan and two young children, Samson 4 and Summer 1. Ian's passion is helping people to recognize their unlimited potential and have as much fun as possible along the way. Ian resumes that the resume is vast. One thing for certain is that he loves bringing people together. He was one of Australia's top dance music DJs for over 25 years. In fact, he loved music so much he started his own underground dance music club in 1988 in Melbourne called the Commerce Club. Commerce was credited by the ABC as starting the electronic dance music industry in Australia, which is now an industry worth over $50 billion annually. A few years later, amongst a lot of other achievements, Ian built one of Australia's largest and most successful entertainment venues, GAS, which treated over 1 million patrons to some of the world's biggest DJs and entertainers. Wow, that's exciting. I haven't got to meet Ian in person yet. I'm so excited to meet him. Over the last 10 years, Ian's still bringing people together, but in a different way. Now one of the few certified instructors teaching a personal development process called Psych-K around the world. Psych-K is a simple, fast, and lasting process to facilitate high-speed mindset change that helps us get out of our own way. That sounds awesome. Ian also loves network marketing and sees its incredible vehicle for self-empowerment. Although he has had some great success in over the last 6 years since discovering the industry, he sees Ludaxx as one that we've all been waiting for. If you've already recognized the magnitude of this opportunity, or if you're recognizing it for the first time tonight, then Ian is on the ground. He's ready, completely dedicated to help every one of you reach your full potential with Ludaxx. So what a better way to start out this amazing webcast than Mr. Ian Spicer. Ian, are you there? Ian might have his mic muted.
I am here.
There you are. There you are, Ian. Welcome, welcome.
Yes,
to the
thank you very much, Kathy. Welcome.
Well,
it's so great to meet you, even though this is the first time. And thank you for the introduction.
Absolutely. Tell us why Ludaxx for you, Ian. You've got a great experience with people, and we just love for you to take a few minutes and share your story and why you chose Ludaxx.
Well, thanks so much. No, I'd love to. Well, look, I guess I've been really tried to make myself a student of the network marketing industry over the last 6 years since first discovering it. And you know, I joined my first company in 2006, and I had some great success. But I realized pretty quickly that the industry was, you know, although there was some really great products and certainly a lot of the great nutrition products with network marketing companies, the industry as a whole and a lot of the companies were very unevolved, and they had these great mission statements, but their actions of the companies didn't necessarily match the mission statements that they had. And as a result, the company I was in, you know, ended up, you know, changing things around a lot, and you know, although they had a great product, things didn't work out the way that we wanted with the long-term success. But I knew the industry was going to evolve. You know, we're evolving as a civilization, and businesses are evolving. So I thought I want to be a student of this industry and really take advantage of it when it comes of age. And hopefully I'll just be in that right spot at the right time with the right opportunity when it comes up. And I've really just been looking at everything and had my ear to the ground. I'm trying to keep my eye out for everything that's coming out, and I was just so lucky. And it was kind of a freak kind of occurrence. I was on a plane traveling from New York to Los Angeles at the end of September, and you guys have got internet on the airplanes over there, and I decided to get on Skype, and a friend of mine, Jordan, was online. Everyone in Australia was asleep, and I Skyped him and we started. He's a great network marketer, and we've been friends for quite a while. And he was on the phone. He's already in another company, but he said he'd only literally it was only like that day been introduced to a product that was was an absolute breakthrough, and he told me about it. He said it's called a sugar blocker. He goes, I'm trying to get my head around it. It sounds like amazing, but like he didn't really. He was trying to sort of like deal with this whole new idea of something that he'd never thought of before, and I was like, wow, that sounds amazing. And he said, why don't you come down to Florida with me sort of on the weekend? And I couldn't because I was teaching a workshop in LA. And so he said he'd call me back as soon as he got back after he'd gone down and met Jimmy. And so literally it was at the very beginning of October I spoke to him, and he came back and he was almost kind of like almost shaking on the phone. He said, what I've just heard is just like, the best thing I've ever heard in my life. He said, I've just met some of the most amazing people I've met in my life. I've just seen the opportunity I'm gonna be in for the rest of my life. And he goes, I just have no words to explain it. And I subsequently got on the phone and had a really great chat with Jimmy. And I want to absolutely, from the bottom of my heart, thank Jimmy Lou for developing this amazing product, this range of products that literally are going to change the lives of millions of people. And more importantly, they're going to, well, just as importantly, they're going to put us in a position to be able to have an incredible effect over the lives of other people in a positive way, which is really, and create positive change with other people. And that's just an amazing thing. He was given the opportunity to take this to retail, guys. I don't know if you know that. He had the major retailers in the world frothing at the mouth, wanting to take advantage of this product. And rather than giving them the opportunity and making them wealthier, he decided to give the opportunity to us. So thank you from the bottom of my heart and our team here in Australia, Jimmy. We're going to really do you proud with this. So I evaluated this product and I looked at it. I started doing the research. I looked at some statistics from the Food and Agriculture Organization from the United Nations, and I was kind of surprised. Australians consume, on average, 40 kilograms of sugar per year, each person. That's like 7 kilograms more than Americans. That kind of blew me away. I'd never even looked at that statistic before. That is, on average, 30 teaspoons of sugar per day per person. And a lot of people don't even eat sugar, so imagine how much some people are eating. Like that, this is like, we don't even need to differentiate here, with the Ludaxx products between people that are, healthy or people that are not well. Sugar is a problem for everybody, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight, I guess, is our lead product. We have this product called a sugar blocker. And it is just the easiest conversation in the world to have with people. Have you heard of a sugar blocker? People say no, it's a supplement, it stops your body absorbing sugar. How does it work? You eat it. It's simple. People don't need any more than that. They're just interested in it. Everybody wants this product. It's crazy. It's like this mass market product no one's ever had before. It solves the biggest problem on our planet that our civilization has ever had with health. It is been patented, the extraction process for the main ingredients patented, the extraction, the formulation is patented, and we are lucky to have this product before anybody else, and that's an amazing thing as well. In Australia, as a network marketing country, generally we find out about these products, a couple of years down the track after America has already had a really good run with it. America's only literally a couple of months before us in pre-launch. We are pre-launching at the same time as America, and everyone in Australia's got contacts back there, so we can now throw our fishing lines back into the US and start, connecting our friends up there. And this is not just a business for network marketers, it's a business for everybody, sports people, parents. There's not a parent I know who wouldn't want to protect their kids from the harmful effects of sugar. Every health practitioner is instantly open to the idea. Anyone who's got any brains is ask questions is going to be very interested in it. It's the hottest topic on the media. There could not be, a better timing for this product to come to market, and it is absolutely going to explode. And when it hits the media, I don't even know what's going to happen then. But all I can say to you guys now, if you're on the call and you've already seen the light and you've got involved in this company, congratulations. If you make the decision, if you really make a decision and go and do a bit of work here, you are going to be rewarded not only with helping, the great energy of helping people, but you're going to be rewarded with amazing things from a business perspective as well. If you haven't already made that decision, please really consider all of the information you're going to hear tonight in its fullest. And the brain has a funny way of having to, if you ask it a question, it has to answer those questions. And whether the penny drops tonight or whether it happens in a day or two, I'm sure it will. And from a team perspective here in Australia, we're really wanting to set up we've got a great group of people that have already on board. From a personal perspective, I want to commit absolutely to being there to help you guys. I'll bend over backwards to do anything I can to help you move forward, help you with your business, whether you're cross-line, down-line, up-line, whatever it is. We're one big family, we're one big team, all working with the same company. It's a completely different energy to anything I've ever experienced before. That's what's happening in America as well. And I was thinking about it the other day, and it became really clear to me that the reason is that there's no scarcity. There is no competition. We're not fighting over, there's only a limited amount of people to go and see with this, because everyone needs it and everyone knows that. So there is no scarcity, and so that's why we've got this amazing, attitude with everybody as well. So it's like a really wonderful thing to be a part of. It's just,
thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. I am so impressed and so excited to have you as our first Crown Diamond in Australia and to have your leadership and example for people. We are so excited about your team. You've got some great people that have already just jumped in with you and taken that leap of faith and really, locked arms with you and really started building this business with this extraordinary product. Do you want to take a second and mention a few names?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd really like to just mention a couple of people that have, really just kicked this off. And we're really only a couple of weeks into this. So this is something else, guys, is that we're all really starting on the same page here. I only got my product second week in September, so we're all really starting on the same page here. But I want to mention and give a big shout out to Malcolm Wallace, Pat, Rosemary, Christine, Spencer, John Hanna, Ian Schaefer, Jean, Michael Holland, John Francois, Marion Ross, Rosalind Rosenfeld, and Andrew Zealand for really having a good crack over the first couple of weeks and getting some goals, hitting some goals. So you guys have done really well, and I want to just encourage you to keep up the energy, and you're doing great jobs with your team, and really look forward to having a great month ahead.
It's really impressive, Ian. And let's jump right in and let's talk about this company, Ludaxx, and what we have to look forward to. The name Ludaxx, people say that's an interesting name. What does it stand for? Well, here's a beautiful explanation. We have the Liu family, Xiaofeng and Jimmy Liu. We have their son Daniel, their son Andrew, and then guess what? The XX is for all of us. It's for all of the great people in the United States, the great people in Australia that are locking arms and jumping in and really taking that leap of faith and seeing the vision in the heart of this great family and their leadership. And I'll tell you something. We're involved with a company that has the management and the ownership that has experience in network marketing, but more importantly has unquestionable integrity. They have great vision, an amazing heart, and an awesome intent of where they want to take this company and the people that they want to help. We obviously have the timing, we have products that you're going to hear about right now. I would love to take this time right now to introduce someone who's become so special in my family's life, and in turn a lot of people, thousands already. This gentleman, his vision and his heart, his experience and his knowledge and his wisdom, along with his beautiful wife, Xiaofeng, it's unbelievable and it's second to none. Jimmy, just listen to this. This is just amazing. Jimmy was training as a barefoot doctor during the Chinese Cultural Revolution, where he was training in both herbal and Western medicine. He actually was out there at 16 years old. Jimmy later went on to earn an engineering degree in China and soon after became a licensed attorney in China. In 1983, Jimmy came to the United States and studied at the University of Utah, where he earned his MBA. In Jimmy's and in his family's hearts, they wish to share their passion of health with everyone. Sharing Ludaxx products through the network marketing is in their hearts. It's the best and the most effective way, they believe, to connect with people, to help people. Jimmy has such a vast success track record, and he's so wise, and he's really done a lot in his life, but his heart goes back to that servant leadership, that servant that wants to help people, that wants to give people the best quality of life that they can have. He's got one of the biggest hearts, and he knows so much. It's been such a joy to get to know him. I couldn't be prouder than to be representing this company with him and his wife at the helm and his 2 boys really being groomed up to help him. And he is going to take some time right now and go over these products that he has formulated, that he has designed, that his family has used for years, and he's going to show you why Ludaxx and why the products are so phenomenal. So Jimmy, are you there?
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you, Kathy. Well, one little correction. I came to the U.S. In the year 1987.
Oh, okay. We'll have to get on Andrew for that one.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kathy. I really like to talk about products. So sometimes someone asks me to just, make this simple. To make this simple tonight or this morning here. The reason we want to introduce these 3 products is we like to help people to not get all those, the health problems like caused by sugar, caused by, toxins and the free radicals. So we like to help use our product to help people to achieve balance, harmony, and success in people's life. You have to have your health. You have to be healthy to be successful, to enjoy your life. So I know a lot of people wondered how this sugar blocker, for example, work to help our body to block the processed sugar. And basically this, when you look at this, you'll see it's called F21. This product is the reason we call it F21, Formula 21, is the basic ratio. That means that each gram of one of the key ingredients in this product, sugar blocker, L-arginose, will block up to 20 grams of sucrose, which is added or processed sugar. And you can see in this product we have 3 key ingredients. L-arginose, which also is a sugar, but it's not a sugar that our body can absorb or use. Okay, our body can only use 3 different kinds of monosaccharide, just simple single sugar. Okay, that's glucose, fructose, and galactose. Anything other than that will have to be processed to become glucose to be used, or we just cannot use it. So L-arginose is one of the sugars our body can not really metabolize. So it's a sugar. It's got 50% of the sweetness of regular sucrose or cane sugar, beet sugar, you call that processed table sugar. So it will taste sweet, but it has a very unique feature. it can inhibit an enzyme called sucrase in our body. So sucrase, once arabinose is there, non-competitively, the sucrase is not going to work. Once the sucrase is not working, then sucrose, the sugar we eat, will not be processed. Sucrose is a disaccharide. It's got two sugars binding together. It's got a glucose and a fructose. Without arabinose, when we eat sugar, the sucrose will be broken into two parts. Fructose will be stored for later use, but glucose will go straight into bloodstream to give our body, or to be used as a source of fuel. The problem with added sugar, we talk so much about it. I think Ian mentioned, the bad side about sugar. Now we're eating too much of that. The reason we cannot really handle that because our body cannot really use, or to make the good use of the fructose. The fructose grows will cause visceral fat. There are two kinds of fat: subcutaneous fat and visceral fat. Subcutaneous fat is the fat, will cause disfiguring of the body, or you may not want too much of it, but it's not going to be any concern for our health. But visceral fat will cause problems, especially it builds up around our organs. Think about these fats in our livers and outside our hearts, and it really causes a lot of health problems. And the glucose itself, if we eat too much of glucose, then it's going to cause high blood sugar level, and it cause, of course, cause what we call diabetes. So in order to stop that, we like sugar. We like the taste of sugar, so we eat so much sugar. And the food industry put a lot of sugar in our food to change the taste, and to make food taste really good. And we eat sugar, and we do not want those added sugar or processed sugar in our food and in our body to cause problems. So now let's go back to how this product, our sugar block F21, can block sugar. Arabinose can block sucrase, the enzyme our body can produce naturally to break sucrose. Once sucrase is not working, sucrose is not broken, and then sucrose will be blocked from getting to our blood circulation system. So the sucrose will stay in the digestive system, and then when you move down from small intestine to large intestine, all of a sudden it becomes something good for us. It becomes prebiotic. Prebiotics is the word used to describe the food for probiotics. Okay, so once you have probiotics working properly, all these good bacteria will, again, non-competitively, or actually competitively exclude all those bad bacteria to give us a lot of health benefits. So that's what our product can do to block sugar and turn the potential bad sugar to be used for the good bacteria, probiotics, to grow probiotics to give us health benefit. And the second ingredient in the F21 And we're going to talk about that, when we move on to Pearl, which is a polysaccharide, PSK. This is a very unique product. Again, it's from a natural source, from mushroom. It will help our body to balance the immune system. So if excess sugar move into large intestine or stay in the small intestine, sometimes if we're not used to that kind of amount, and sometimes it cause irritation, cause allergy type of reaction. But this can help that to get it rebalanced back. And the third ingredient is binding agent for us to make a tablet out of all these ingredients. It's a konjac mannan. Konjac mannan is again a starch-like polysaccharide. It's got a 0 calorie, but when it get in water, it expands. It expands sometimes 60 times, 100 times, and if it's in pure form, sometimes up to 300 times after its volume. And that can give us little satisfaction, like a fullness. So we call that appetite suppressant. Now that's what we put in this product to block sugar. Then you can have a good taste and not to worry about the sugar problems. At the same time, you don't get those sugar you paid for wasted. Go down to large intestine to feed probiotics. Okay, now let's move on to our next product. Our next product, Pearl. Pearl is a product, again, it's from natural source. And for this product, I formulated this for myself when I had very bad allergy problems. And Pearl stands for Power, Energize, Anti-Age, Rejuvenate, and Alive. It's got a lot of antioxidant power in there. But when I use the collection of mushrooms, I like to mention, again, these mushrooms are not those flesh or vegetable-like mushrooms. It's like a bark, except the cordyceps. Cordyceps is a mushroom. It's a straw-like. These mushrooms will help our body to do wonderful work. It's got a very, very strong anti-inflammatory, anti-infection, and immunoregulatory effect to help our body to defend ourselves against all kinds of free radicals. When we get free radicals, now I think probably you understand how we get free radicals. Even from the regular food processing, like macronutrients, we process that to get energy. We create a lot of metabolites and a lot of free radicals. And again, stress causes free radicals. And even when you play video games, or you expose yourself to a lot of those we call electromagnetic energies. Those kind of things will create a lot of free radicals. Now, free radicals can cause a lot of problems for our health. Especially, it will cause gene mutation, and it will even destroy our cells. If free radicals are a bunch of little molecules losing the outer layer of the orbit, losing 1 or 2, usually 1 electron. And that causes them to be very actively aggressively trying to get another electron from other balanced atoms or molecules, and it's called chain reaction. Okay, our body can naturally produce antioxidants like SOD, catalase, and glutathione to neutralize these free radicals. But because the lifestyle, because the industrialization, and because misused the chemicals and the food and anxiety and all these kind of things cause free radicals, our body cannot produce enough antioxidant to get rid of these harmful little bombs in our body. Through the years of research and study, we found out these mushrooms will have the power to help our body in two ways. First of all, these mushrooms will strengthen our body's ability to produce more natural antioxidants, like I mentioned, SOD, catalase, and glutathione, to take care of the free radical problems. At the same time, these mushrooms, they have a lot of we call it phytochemicals in there. They are actively they can donate electrons to neutralize those free radicals. And when you talk about sometimes people like to use ORAC. Of course, ORAC is not that popular anymore. But if you look at ORAC value, our products look at very, very high ORAC value in one way. But then in the lipid condition, these mushrooms will produce a lot of those we call the phytochemicals to directly get the free radicals to be neutralized. So for one way to look at this, it will help our body to strengthen our body's ability to work better, and with all those proven effect, it will help our body to rebuild, rebalance our immune system, and strengthen our body's ability to really take on all those free radical problems. Once you get these free radicals out of the way, you're not protecting your body from getting harmed, but also will slow down the aging process, because free radicals will actually cause cells to die. Once the cells are dying, they will try to reproduce themselves. Every time you produce a new cell, you lose a pair of telomere, and you have only that many pairs, about 50-some pairs, to lose. So your cell can only reproduce that many times. If you have to reproduce so many times, and the whole system will get shortened in the lifespan, and the cost the aging to speed up, and the antioxidant can slow down that process. So this is the product I really like, because it saved my life and rebalanced my immune system. I think I've heard a lot of good stories about this product. It's really helping a lot of people. The third product is a herbal tea, Kangli tea. Kangli in Chinese, Kang means healthy. Li means beautiful. So that's a Chinese character you can see. We got, I will say, very unique blends. We have two blends the herbs in this tea. And usually when you look at the regular tea bag, you'll see probably 1.5 to 2 grams per bag. Our county tea has got 4 grams of herbs in there. The whole idea to get this tea to help our health is to provide cleansing and nourishing power. Okay, I actually like to talk about nourishing first. The nourishing blend, we got the jiao gulan, which probably people know it like a ganastemma, and Maripico, and we call it Sujia and the Dangsen, and Sylvia, Myrtorica, or Danshan. These are very famous herbs to help our heart, vital organs, like the performance, to increase or to improve the performance or effectiveness of our vital organs to work, like our heart. Heart will be the one to circulate our blood, from arteries and the veins to provide all the nutrients, oxygen, and also to carry all the immune cells, to be sent to all over our body to help our body fight off problems. And then after working the cells, and then they will also carry all the toxins or those waste products back to be processed. And we, in our body, kidneys and the liver are 2 major cleansing organs. Will do all the cleansing work for our health. And once we have these vital organs working to work more effectively, then our body can do a lot better cleansing work to get rid of all those unwanted toxins, biological waste, the chemicals. But sometimes our body cannot, or our organs cannot process something that's unfamiliar to them, and or sometimes we just our organs cannot really process some of the chemicals. And then the second blend, the cleansing blend, will come in, with you probably know about, we put the camellia sinensis, which is actually kind of, I forgot, tea, but it's a kind of processed tea leaf that will give us less harshness, if we get from like a green tea. And the hawthornberry and the honeysuckle is very important, and the cassia and the folium cortex and other herbs will work together to get those unwanted chemicals and harmful toxins, biological waste out of system, like from our circulative system and digestive system. So with this, we talk about new balance. We do not just try to deplete our system because we have to, take things out. We have to, detox our body and cause our system to getting weaker. Because if we try to do that, our body will be really vulnerable, to get some other kind of problems. While we're getting rid of the chemicals, we may get, like a virus, or, yeast problems, or, even bacteria problems. So we try to do 2 things at the same time in products. On the one hand, we try to strengthen our vital organs to do the cleansing jobs ourselves. And then at the same time, we provide enough those phytochemicals from herbs to cleanse the system. So these are the three products we now introduce to the market right now, and I hope we will be able to help a lot of people to prevent themselves from getting problems from those processed sugar and from the free radicals and from unwanted those toxins, those chemicals. So these are the products we currently have now. But down the road, we'll introduce more product, but still we are in the preventive side. It's like seatbelt, you know you're going to get on the bumpy road. Just have these, help ourselves to protect ourselves, to keep ourselves healthy, and also, full of energy, so we can enjoy our balanced harmony and success in our life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. That was such a great intro of our products. And I am a product person. I was looking for a solid category-creating product, which we have with the F21, but I was so pleasantly surprised with the Pearl and the Conley and just amazed by our product line. I wanted to take a minute and introduce Todd because he usually won't talk about himself much, but he's going to go over our amazing compensation plan, which is a key part of our success in this industry. You've heard about the company, you've heard about the product, and now you're going to hear about the compensation plan. And I just wanted to give you a little bit of background. Todd and I have been in the industry for about 10 years. We have built in a binary plan, and we put 75,000 people in that plan, and millions and millions and millions of dollars of sales volume. Really became successful right out of the gate with that. He put 50,000 people, a team together in a matrix, really blew that out of the water in record time. I tell you that because his strategy and his wisdom on numbers and strategy and really maximizing a good plan really came into play. Jimmy Lou and their staff had a great foundation of a compensation plan, really fair, lucrative compensation plan, and then really was open to hear Todd's suggestions on a few things, and him and Jimmy worked so hard together to really give you the best plan, in my strong opinion, in this industry right now. And it comes from a lot of success and a lot of experience, a lot of strategy, and a lot of wisdom. So get your pens and paper out if you haven't got them out already and been taking notes on all the fabulous information Jimmy just gave to us about the product. Let's get a new sheet of paper and let's take some notes on this amazing compensation plan given to you by Crown Triple Diamond, Mr. Todd Humphreys.
Thanks, Kath. I might be breathing a little hard here. It's 3 o'clock here in the morning in Salt Lake City. I've been running around the basement trying to get excited, get my blood pressure up a little bit so I didn't sound so dead and tired. But I'm pretty excited to go over the comp plan. Yeah, I have studied hundreds of comp plans, and I've consulted many network marketing companies and designed a lot of comp plans for the industry. And I feel here at Ludaxx we've taken the best of a lot of those comp plans and then we've added a couple things to our comp plan that nobody has ever done, and that's where we've come up, I believe, is the best of the best. And let's go ahead and get started on the comp plan. We are a hybrid unilevel. That's what I call the comp plan, is a hybrid unilevel. We get paid 8 ways. And the first way we get paid is, well, first of all, we got to come in and buy a membership. The membership is $30. It actually gives you a replicated website where you can direct distributors to sign up, and it allows you to buy product at wholesale and sell retail. The second way we get paid, or actually these are the packages here. We have 4 packages. So you can come in with a basic package of $50. The sample package gives you 1 of each product, and then the Ruby package, which is $500. When we when we give you the price of the packages, it's dollar for dollar on the product. We don't charge any additional dollars for marketing material. Everything is, when it says $500, it is $500 worth of product. When you do come in at a Ruby package right now until March 31st, we're doing this promotion until March 31st. If you do come in at the Emerald pack, we'll grandfather you at the rank of the Ruby for as long as you're a distributor in Ludaxx. So I would recommend you come in doing that while we're in pre-launch. The same thing with the Emerald pack. You come in with a $1,000 pack, we'll grandfather you in at the Emerald rank for as long as you're a distributor in Ludaxx. And what they do is they waiver all the volume qualifications for those ranks. The second way we get paid is the Fast Start. We actually pay 4 levels of Fast Start. So we pay 20, 10, 5, and 5. How this works is, let's say I sponsor Ian. He comes in at a $1,000 pack. I would make $200, which is 20% of that order. Well, Ian goes out and sponsors Malcolm. Well, he would make 20% off of Malcolm. I would make 10, and then it would continue down 2 additional levels of 5 and 5. Let's go ahead and go over the third way. The third way we get paid is our Fast Track Bonus Pool. This is just another way when you first come into the business how you can receive additional income. And how this works is we take 5% of all Fast Start sales and 1% of all unilevel sales we put into a pool. And how you qualify for this pool, let's go to the next slide. There's 2 different ways to qualify for this pool. You come in, you sponsor 3 and help them get their 3, and then you would get 1 share. You can have as many shares as you want during the month. The second way you qualify is as points. So if you're a recruiter, it's based on points. So if you come in and buy or you sponsor somebody with a basic pack, you get 1 point. You sign somebody up with a Ruby pack, you get 2 points, and an Emerald pack, you get 3 points. So once you get a total of 12 points, you get a share as well. You can have as many shares in a month as you want. And those shares right now are paying anywhere from $300 to $400 a month. So the second way we get paid and the third way we get paid are a lot of upfront money for a distributor coming in. The fourth way. The fourth way is another pool, and once you reach the rank of Crown, Triple Diamond, or higher, 3% of all Fast Start sales goes into a pool. And this is money that's not even in your group. This could be a sideline, cross line. All this money goes into a pool, and at the end of the month, depending on your rank, it's divided up to the distributors that are Crown, Triple Diamond, and higher. So that's number 4. Let's go to number 5. This is the unilevel. The top portion of this slide is actually shows what you have to do to qualify for the rank. So you can see Ruby and Emerald. So if you come into the Ruby rank, you're going to get 4 levels. You come into the Emerald, you get 5 levels. Our comp plan is volume based. You don't have to have 2 Emeralds in your downline or Rubies or Crowns. Once you hit the volume, you go to the next rank. It's very simple and it's easy to teach. There's a couple unique things about our comp plan that nobody else has, and one of them is on this slide. If you notice the rank of Crown Diamond and Crown Double Diamond, it takes 20,000 volume and 50,000 to qualify. Well, let's say you come in and sponsor 3 people, and one of your legs takes off. Well, we'll allow you to count 60% of the volume in that leg to qualify you for that rank. Most companies will make you do 60-40 all the way up to the highest ranks. We'll allow you to qualify off of 1 leg. So you have 3 legs and 1 takes off. We'll still pay you that rank, which qualifies you for all 7 levels. So this is a great feature to our comp plan. And then obviously once you get to the higher ranks, the Crown, Triple Diamond, we do have the 60-40 rule, but we'll pay you all 7 levels. You can qualify for all 7 levels, off of 1 leg. It's 5%, 7 levels. Another thing about this is we actually have dynamic compression. Let's go ahead and go on to the next slide. The sixth way we get paid is our generation bonus. Once you reach the rank of Crown, Triple, Diamond, or higher, in the uni level, you know she only got paid 7 levels, 5%. Well, once you're a Crown, Triple, Diamond, or higher, we'll pay you to 3% to infinity or till you hit another Crown, Triple, Diamond, and we pay 4 levels. Most companies only pay 2 or 3 or even 1 level of generation. We actually paid 4 levels at 3%. Number 7. This is something unique and different about our company here. A lot of companies out there like to get people on the stage and they give them, you know, one-time big check. Well, here at Ludaxx, we want to give big checks every single month. So once you reach the rank of Crown, Triple, Diamond, or higher, we'll give you a check. So once you reach Crown, Triple, Diamond, we'll pay you $1,000. Once you hit silver, $2,000, gold, $4,000, and then platinum will pay you $8,000 a month as long as you stay qualified for that rank. So it's just not a one-time check. So, you know, I'd rather have a check every month that's large than just a one-time check on stage. So that's something different that we've done. Let's go ahead and go to number 8. This is our leadership bonus pool. This takes 1% of all uni-level commissions and puts it into a pool, and once you're at the leadership rank, it's divided up, so it's a global pool. Those are the 8 ways we get paid. It's a pretty awesome comp plan. I think I'm going to go ahead and introduce Gary. Well, I've only got to work with Gary for about 90 days, but we've been in the industry for 12 years, and we've heard Gary's name I don't know how many times. He's quite the leader in the industry. He's VP of Business Development at Ludaxx. He's been in the industry for 22 years. He's a $1 million earner as a distributor. He's worked on the corporate level. He's an awesome trainer, speaker. I'm just going to turn it over to you, Gary, let you finish up the call.
Hey, Todd, what a great event here online. And I tell you, I hope you folks in Australia understand the commitment of these top leaders, Todd and Kathy and Ian. Ian didn't have to stay up till 2:30, but I know he's committed. That's not in question. But to have 3 of the corporate executives also on the webinar from 2:30 to 3:30 let you know that we are serious. And I just want to wrap up with some events that are coming up. We are very excited to be in this window that I'll have to say you'll never have another opportunity in this type of a window. We have some events coming up. This next slide is a travel schedule we finalized as of today. We will be out there in Brisbane on Monday, Melbourne on Tuesday, and Sydney on the 12th. And wow, these are some amazing markets. If you don't live in one of these major cities in Australia, I'm guessing you know somebody who does. And we'll take it even one step further. If you don't know somebody who does, then you probably know somebody who knows somebody. Okay? Ian talked about the opportunity for those of you in Australia to simultaneously build in Australia, but also in North America and other markets globally. But I'll tell you, for the next 30 to 60 to 90 days, I would recommend you not look past those borders that you see on this map if you live in the country of Australia, because everybody's eyeing your country right now. They want a piece of Australia, and you have a chance. It's going to be the easiest market to capitalize on right now. So the exact details are on the Ludaxx Facebook page. And if you're not on Facebook, get on it or find somebody that is. Get the locations. We're going to have these events are open to everybody. They're designed to bring as many guests as you can. And I guarantee you, if you have a guest sitting on your left and one on the right, you're going to be excited. But if you have 5 or 10, you'll be the emerging leader in that market. So my challenge to you is not to just get 1 or 2 people to go with you. Get 5 or 10 and have some of those people bring guests as well. This next slide, we are gearing up for an event here in Salt Lake City. This will be our final pre-launch event in North America. We are excited to have it in our backyard here in Salt Lake City, where the company is headquartered. You're going to get a chance to meet all the founders, Top leaders will be flying in from all over the world. And this is gearing up for an even more, and the details are there on the website as well. But this is all leading up to a crown event that we are looking forward to on the freedom of the seas. I've never seen a company launch their company on a cruise ship. And we do things a little differently here at Ludaxx. We work hard and we play hard, and we talk a lot about the Ludaxx lifestyle. And I'll tell you what, this will be an event people will talk about for decades to come. They're going to say, wow, you were there. You were on the freedom of the sea in 2013 when Ludaxx launched. Wow, how were you so lucky to be there? Imagine if you were back 50 years ago in Ada, Michigan, when Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel launched Amway, or 25 years ago, 30 years ago, when Mark Hughes launched a company in Los Angeles called Herbalife, or when Blake Roney launched a company with some of his family members 25 years ago here just 5 minutes from my house in Provo, Utah. Well, they're going to be talking about 2013 when the Lu family launched a company that had some incredible products and literally were changing people's lives, not just in a health aspect, but also financially. So ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us tonight. You have a chance to be part of something big. You'll remember this date of, what is today? I don't know what it is in Australia. It's the 5th here. I think it's still the 5th there for you folks, but you're going to remember December 5th, and you're going to think, wow, I'm glad I did, or I wish I had, because Ludaxx will be one of the next global success stories, with or without any of us on this webinar tonight. I hope you'll join us. Again, my name is Gary Hassan. Good night, everybody.